You check your bank account, you check your job title, you check how many likes your last post got, and somehow, no matter what the numbers say, it never feels like enough. Here's the strange part. Most people who feel behind are actually doing better than they think, not because they're lying to themselves, but because they're measuring the wrong things. Success doesn't always look like a yacht or a promotion. Sometimes it looks quiet, something you'd never think to count. Here are 5 signs you're already more successful than you realize. Number 5, you've changed your mind about something important. Sounds small, but it's not. Psychologists call this cognitive flexibility, and it's one of the strongest predictors of long-term success. Rigid thinkers keep doing what stopped working because admitting they were wrong feels like losing. Flexible thinkers update the way you'd replace old software. Picture 2 coworkers doing the same failing project. One keeps grinding the old way, the other adapts and gets promoted 5 years later. If you've ever said, "I used to think X, but now I think Y," your brain is still growing, not calcifying. Try this. Once a week, ask what you believed a year ago that you no longer believe. If you can answer easily, you're ahead of most people twice your age. Number 4, people come to you for advice. When something goes wrong in a friend's life, whose number do they call? Trust isn't random. It's earned through judgment, discretion, and follow-through. Researchers studying social capital find that being seen as a reliable source of guidance is one of the clearest markers of respect in a community, often outweighing job title or income. Think of the friend everyone calls before a big decision. She might not have the fanciest job, but when someone's world falls apart, she's the first call. That's success most resumes can't capture. If this sounds like you, recognize it as evidence of a reputation people can lean on. Number 3, you can be alone without being lonely. We treat busyness and constant company as proof of a good life, but researchers studying well-being consistently link comfort with solitude to emotional stability and self-esteem. People uncomfortable alone fill every silence with noise. People comfortable alone have usually built a real relationship with themselves. Imagine a Saturday with no plans and no notifications, and actually feeling fine, not bored, not anxious about missing out. That's a settled nervous system. If solitude feels unbearable right now, start with 15 phone-free minutes. If you already enjoy it, that calm is quiet strength. Number 2, you've kept a promise to yourself that nobody else knows about. Keeping promises to others matters, but keeping promises to yourself when no one's watching builds something called self-efficacy, your belief that you can trust your own follow-through. Every kept promise is a deposit into that trust account. Think of someone who quietly walks every morning for 3 months, tells no one, gets no applause, but now knows their word is good even to themselves. Discipline like this predicts achievement across nearly every field researchers study. This week, pick one small promise and keep it perfectly. Small wins compound into identity. Number 1, you've recovered from something that used to define you. Think back to a period that felt like it might break you, a breakup, a failure, a loss. You're here now, thinking, planning your next move. That's not nothing. Psychologists studying resilience find that people who thrive after hardship aren't the ones who never struggled. They develop post-traumatic growth, a deepened sense of meaning that comes specifically from having survived something hard. Picture someone who lost a job, felt like a failure for months, then built something better partly because of what the setback taught them. That pattern shows up again and again in the research. Write down one hard thing you survived and one thing it taught you. That's not dwelling on the past, that's evidence of your own strength. Success isn't only the version you see on a screen, the promotion, the highlight reel, the number that goes up. Sometimes it's changing your mind, sometimes it's the friend who calls you first, sometimes it's a quiet Saturday alone that doesn't feel lonely, sometimes it's a promise nobody else knew you made, and sometimes it's simply the fact that you're still here after something that once felt unsurvivable. You don't need a bigger house or a better title to be doing well. You might already be doing better than you think. You just haven't been counting the right things.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel